Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, she's a bit more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second-guessing all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong.
I'll be right back again.
It's not like I see anything in your head.
I had to listen to the stupid Doki Doki literature song for like 25 minutes waiting for me to come back. So I'm pretty sick and tired of hearing that. So just saying, yeah, sorry. Sorry to intervene. Now back to your regular scripted video.
Long distance. Well, it's not very long for you guys, because I can just edit it out. Well, it's not like that I can see in your head or anything. They're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. You remained silent for a moment. But Steve, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Da-da-da.
I guess I meant more of it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone!
Just comes in.
I think it's about time that we share each other's poems. We might have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri Hales is sphere for finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it top to close on my thumb.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer if I only read it with you?
I guess... Well, read it with you alone tonight. I'd prefer the alone tonight.
I don't read out loud.
Water. I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. I wonder what is gonna happen.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It might be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. Her face just turned into like a, yeah, I know. That's good reasoning. In that case, I can feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write that poem last night?
Yeah?
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've only really done this one... since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you go find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Syria and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Syria is a sheet of loose leaf torn from a small notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in composition notebook. How can I see that Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit? Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching their own bags. I do the same myself. I do the same myself. Who should I show? Oh, sweet, I get to choose. Sayori. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Yeah, that's true. Da-da-da. It's a good poem, Steve. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was kind of afraid you wouldn't take it seriously. Or you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you wrote one, though. Just reminds me of how really part of the club you are now. Not to mention the fact you're sincere, uncle. Club room?
Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise.
See? Like I said before, Steve, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? And trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people can do.
Thanks, Yori.
Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Gotta make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay!
Now you read my poem too.
You read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel kind of like you missed me. Kissing my forehead, helping me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? Look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. How nice. Sayori, this is just a guess, but...
You wait until this morning to write this.
No. Just a little bit. You can't just
answer a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. This is taking poems. How interesting, I guess.
Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. You're eating eggs and ham. Stop.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll be looking forward to it.
Monika. Hi, Steve. Hey, Steve. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'll be much better just going off with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share... Wait, what? It's kind of embarrassing.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Steve. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Steve. I was wondering, just going ooh in my head while we read it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts me when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. It worked anyway. You know that Yuri kind of likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who's used to simple, direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to serve with their own meaning of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively. With allowing people to... How do you know all this stuff? I mean, you are the leader of this, but, I mean, come on, man. And, well, you're a girl, but... Why do you know all this stuff? I don't think you need to know everything. Both allowing people to get everything just by the feel. or let him deeply analyze all their nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though.
I'm sure it's nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take me a while to get comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a new style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always hope you find the suits you most. So don't force yourself to write every way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about pressing them or anything. Anyway, you wanna read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I was pretty confident.
You sound pretty comfortable for somebody who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. It's like the TV show. It couldn't have been me. See the directions of spackle rodents? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun. Film left out into the sun. But it's too late. My retinas? Oh, the eye thing. Already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just like that, just like a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Who? So what did you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has probably got popular in the new days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and words. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful.
What's the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that it has some sort of infancy recently. It's been like influencing my poems a bit. Infancy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about D stuff because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story or brain, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is like this. Keep your pen to the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. You move your hand and go with the flow. So just keep on moving your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, well, this looks like a good place to end it. Or end this episode. Alright, well, I want to thank you all for watching. This is the Green Gamer, over and out. I love you all. Bye-bye. Go ahead and save it really quickly, actually. Return main menu. I already saved. Alright, see you later, everyone.